Taxpayer-funded redundancies. Think about that for a minute. Those of you who've been paying your taxes in Wales, for instance, have just contributed to your own demise. Yes. 500 million of taxpayers' money has gone over to Tata Steel at Port Talbot, the steel works, to invest in this new electric arc reactor. I understand why we need to go over to these electric arc reactors for a variety of different reasons. But how does it make you feel voting for something, Brexit for instance, getting this lot of Tories in, voting for Alexander Boris to Bethel Johnson because he's human, apparently. And now the same Tories, because Richie Sunak, he's the Prime Minister now, are the ones who are handing this money over, which basically has meant that Tata Steel has now, just announced they're going to sack 2,800 people. If the blast furnaces, the traditional blast furnaces remain, those people will, still be there. They'll still have jobs potentially. Now, I mentioned it before, Nigel Farage, Boris Johnson, they all said there'll be no job losses. In fact, there will be if you don't vote to leave the European Union. Scare tactics for the people in Wales. They got suckered by it all. And don't get me wrong, I think, quite frankly, if you vote for Brexit, you clearly are a bit loose up there, okay? Sorry, but it's obvious, because these people are known liars and you fell for it. It's just stupid. It's the definition of an idiot. Somebody who keeps making the same mistake again and again and again and again. I know not every Welsh woman or man, what have you, and voted for Brexit. I know that, obviously not. But the majority did. But that's not what this video is about. No. The point of this video is that I'm a bit confused, okay? The mentality regarding going net zero, but with these electric arc furnaces. They said reactors again. Furnaces. The reason why is that you can only put this you can only put recycled steel through these furnaces, electric arc furnaces. So it goes in all shredded steel on one end, and it comes out as molten steel at the other end to be used, for resale. Now that's all very well, but what happens when supply doesn't meet the demands? Or say, for instance, you can only have a certain amount of recycle what's available. If you end up with this circular internal economy of steel, when it's just at some point you might not have enough to actually meet demand, because we export a lot as well. Remember, products and what have you. Now, I know what you're going to say. Well, we do import a lot of metal in the form of the various products, and they'll have a lifespan, what have you, and then that can enter the actual electric arc furnaces. But then there's no guarantee to say whether or not those products were produced in the first place from recycled steel using electric arc furnaces. Those products might have been produced using, virgin steel, made from iron ore in traditional furnaces, from places like India and China. Look at these cars, for instance, are flooding the market at the moment. These electric cars, such as the BYD, these Chinese ones. And I don't know if you remember Tata cars. They used to make some really crappy cars. Oh my God. Anyway, these countries do not, they don't have the ethics there. They just don't. It's all about that. They don't care whether or not they're damaging the planet. Look at them. Look what they're doing. But, regarding the government coming along and saying, well, we're doing this and we're doing that, to reach our net zero targets. But all we're really going to be doing is offshoring it. We're not actually going to be contributing to the transition to net zero. We're just shifting it somewhere else. Like I say, offshoring it. Because all we'll be doing is importing iron ore products from abroad. We already do that now, but we'll just be more. All we'll do is fuel their industry. Then what happens if, for instance, we get involved in another war, and that war involves China? Because, say, for instance, China invades Taiwan. That could happen. And we could be drawn into that. Where are we going to get our steel from to produce whatever we need to protect ourselves? or to invade countries. Where are we going to get that steel from? Well, at the moment, we get a shitload of it from China and India. Well, they'll cut our supply, won't they? Whenever I look, I just see Grant Shapps out there blabbing him along. He ain't got no clue what he's doing. He's got no background in the military. I mean, he's telling us this, that, and the other. It's all bollocks. Anyway, let's say if it is as real as that. He's got about 4 or 5 aliases. But, we're actually, the country itself, the United Kingdom, especially since leaving the European Union, because now we're literally outside the club. We're outside the circle, so to speak. And although the UK still has a very important place in the world, it does still have some standing. It's diminishing fast. It's madness, absolute madness. Crikey! Do you know what I'm going to do though? I'm going to carry on planting my flipping trees. I'm going to have a little commune here, and then I'm going to build. Put guns on turrets on each corner of the land. Keep the people out. And I'm going to have razor wire fences. That's what we're going to do. To protect our vegetables from theft. Whatever. I think we're quickly making ourselves less and less safe. We interfere with things that does have something to do with us, but, maybe we shouldn't be stick their nose in quite so much, just because the United States wants to. We're making ourselves vulnerable. We're making ourselves a target. Hence terrorism, for instance. And now we're flip-flopping about regarding Gaza. Oh, I don't know. What say you? Please leave in the comments down below. I do read the comments. I can't always reply because it's just, I'm really snowed under, to be fair. Also, we're planting 1,000 trees on 2 hectares of land. If you want to be part of that, there's a GoFundMe link down below. At least we can do something to help the planet, the more people who plant a few trees, not just here, but, at home, just do something, Even if you just, plant a tree randomly somewhere, Don't have to be on your own land, not like, no. Just don't get caught. Also, if you want to support the channel, because, need all the help we can get ready to keep the channel going, really, because otherwise my interests will go elsewhere. I have to, because I've got to pay my bills. Look, Patreon, or buys coffee, but also we've got memberships as well. And tonight we're going live, because it's Sunday today, 21st of January 2024. And we're going live again tonight, like we do every Sunday at 8:30pm UK time. If you want to join us then, you're more than welcome to join us. And we'll probably be talking about this a bit more, I think. It's something that interests me, and it saddens me, actually, that people have hurt themselves. That's what it seems like to me. And also, I'll probably be talking about another place as well in Scotland regarding a refinery that begins with G. I can't remember its name. Anyway, someone mentioned it in the comments. I think we'll be talking about that as well. So anyway, it's time for me to go. So I'll say toodaloo, Toodaloo. And have a lovely day. Oh yeah, by the way, it's Pandora. They don't leave me alone, they don't. I've got Wally down there. And I've got Sebastian down here. Say hello, Sebastian. Hello. Okay. Yeah. They don't leave me alone. They've been following me everywhere because my dear missus is in the UK at the moment. So they're clingy. Toodaloo.